Alright, so here we are, sequence number 2. Welcome back to our road to 1000 for AC3. This is going to be a mission called Welcome to Boston. We just got to Boston. It was a good ride on our ship right there. And all you have to do is follow Charles Lee down to the end of this like dock section, and then you can continue with the mission. Alright, so after you follow Charles Lee down, basically it's just telling you can hit select to bring up your world map. There's a lot of interface here. Select brings up like your world map. Start brings up your like animus, kind of all the options right here. So just keep all that kind of in your brain. There's a lot of stuff to learn when you first start the game. So now we're just going to be heading to the green dot on the map here, and that's going to get us into the next part of this particular sequence. Alright, so once you get to the green dot, you're going to initiate a cutscene with good old Ben Franklin, and he's going to tell you about the almanac. So you're basically starting the quest to get all the almanacs. That's one of the unlocks in the game, and that's something you're kind of initiating here. And so let's go ahead and skip that cutscene. So the next thing after talking to Ben Franklin is let's come on in here to the shop. You're going to just buy a sword and a pistol. Real easy to do. You'll have just enough money to do it. I guess the game just allots you that amount of money based on what you've already done. And so just go ahead and exit out, go to firearms, and get your flintlock pistol. And that takes care of that. Exit out. Alright, now we just want to head back out the door here. And let me go ahead and point this out to you as well. I'm going to be hitting select just to show you what I mean. I don't think you can see it right there. I'll do it on the next one. It's kind of hard to see. We'll kind of explain something to you here in a second. So just get on the horse. We're going to be following our boy Charles. Well, if my horse is stuck. My horse is stuck. It's glitched. Alright, let me get through this glitch, guys, and I'll be right back. Oh, there it is. Alright, cool. No, I got it. Alright, so we're just going to be following Charles Lee. Alright, so once you get here, you're going to be at the Green Dragon Tavern. Just go ahead and hop off. And that's your welcome to Boston. You should get 100 points for that. And let's go ahead and look at our progress bar. So we got 100 points for that. So I did just want to show you that. We should be at 515 if you're following the guide. Now here's what I wanted to show you a while ago, but I couldn't see it on the map. You see the exclamation point right there? That pretty much tells you where you have to go next. I'm not going to be showing you all those in this game just because a lot of it is just walking up to somebody and talking to them, and they're always going to have that over their head. So I feel like the game does a good enough job of telling you where to go next with the exclamation points. You can also see them on your big map. Well, hopefully you'll be. You can't really see it there. Yeah, there it is. So you can also see them. So, you know, I'm not really going to show you all of those because I feel like it would just be kind of a waste of a video, waste of time. So anytime that you get lost or you don't know where I am, I'm always going to one of those. Okay. So I just wanted to kind of point that out to you. And usually those are initiating a conversation with somebody. So usually after I show you where you're going, I'll usually come back in with like after the conversation. So just want to kind of point that out and just keep that in mind as we go through the video guide. Alright, so after you've gotten through all the cutscenes, you're going to end up here, and we're going to have to talk to this guy right here. And you're going to be picking up a new mission called Johnson's Errand. Let's go ahead and talk about this right quick. There's going to be a couple of constraints that we have to deal with. There's going to be one that we have to kill mercenaries using firearms. We have to do 10 out of 10. We also have to Hickey and Lee, which is going to be another guy that you meet in just a second. You can't let either one of those guys lose more than half their health. So that's kind of what we're going to be working with in this next little section. So I just want to kind of point that out to you. And let's go ahead and accept this mission. Alright, so now we're at the beginning of the Johnson's Errand mission. We're going to have a guy up top here that we need to shoot. I also want to make note that we're going to be getting the unlocked spit roast right here as well, which is perform a double assassination using a musket. I'm going to be pointing that out to you here in a second. But the first thing you want to do is just go ahead and hit Y to shoot. Get into position. And just keep in mind that Y also reloads your gun. So like if I wanted to reload right now, I'll show you. You just hit Y. And then there's a meter that builds up in the bottom right hand side of the screen, like that blue meter. Once it's full, then you can basically shoot again. So let's go ahead and talk about the unlock that we're going to be getting out, Spit Roast. And the way that we're going to do this is we're going to come up here. We're going to grab one of these muskets by hitting B. And then we're going to basically just jump off of here. And this is kind of what you want to do. There's two guys. Well, there's four guys, but there's two guys right here, right? The two guys on the right. And what you're trying to do is get both of them to light up. You see how both of them are like glowing white right now? And then what you want to do is you just want to hit X. And what that's going to do is it's going to put your musket through the first guy. And then that's going to kill him. And then you're going to shoot the other guy. And it's going to do it automatically for you. So all you have to do is just press X. So let's go ahead and get Spit Roast. So there's Spit Roast. And that also got you your kill one mercenary using a firearm, because you know the second guy you actually shot him. The first guy you didn't, so you only got credit for one. But that does take care of that particular unlock. And then this particular part, you can play this out however you want to. I find that even when I try to be like sneaky, they still see me. So I mean, you know, you're trying to kill 9 more people using a firearm. Make sure you go ahead and reload. Now the reload is long, so you can, you know, you can do this kind of like Call of Duty Zombies, where you can shoot somebody and then run and let them create like a train behind you, and then just keep reloading if you want to. But I'm just going to show you what I do. It may not be pretty, but it works. Just go ahead and take this guy out, and then you're immediately going to go back in cover, and you can reload, and like nobody sees you. I don't know how they don't see you, but they don't. And then there's going to be guys that come back up. See what I mean? And then you just keep trying to get your shots on. And there's more enemies to kill, not just here. As you move up, you'll have plenty of opportunities to kill people. But I tend to like to go ahead and kill as many as I can right now. Here comes some guys. Let's see if I can get down here. Because later on, when you have to shoot people, you're also trying to protect your 2 NPCs, Charles and Lee. This guy's about to get shot. Oh no, he smacked me in my faces. Alright, so I got me 4 kills out of that. And when you're trying to protect them, sometimes it's just better to just run around with a sword and kill people rather than trying to shoot and reload. Because while you're shooting and reloading, they're going to be getting shot and hurt. So that's kind of my strategy behind that. And what you're going to have to do now is pick up the gun that's to your side. And you basically have to shoot the powder kegs. If you hold down LT and just focus on one of these powder kegs down here, then you're able to shoot them. I think I may have to reload, I'm not sure. Yeah, go ahead and hit Y to reload, and then just shoot this. Takes a long time to reload these guns. And then go ahead and reload one more time, and we're gonna go in here and see if we can get some more kills, our firearm kills. There is gonna be some more guys in here. Go ahead and actually, I don't think you have to reload there, because there's going to be a cutscene right here, and it's going to switch guns automatically, I believe. Yeah, that's right. It's going to give you that pistol that you bought back in the shop a while ago. Just go ahead and hit Y. And then what I like to do is come up here, and that way it gets the guys away from my little teammates there, because your teammates are going to be doing work too. You know what I mean? I don't know how I just shot that guy, because I shot on the other side of the map, but I shot him. You're trying to just get away enough so you have time to reload, and then just give it some time. Oh, you took my kill, Call of Duty style, right? Alright, let's skip that cutscene. Alright, now you just have to loot some bodies. Now you're not going to see me doing a lot of body looting, because of the sake of the video. I'll do a lot of that like on my own time, but all you have to do is basically just loot one body, but you can loot as many as you want. And now you see that Charles Lee and Thomas Hickey have health. So what you want to do is, I like to run ahead of them and just get ready to shoot enemies as they come in. Now remember, we're still trying to work on our killing 10 enemies. You're going to have plenty of time. I mean, they're not going to drop below half health. So just run around and get some distance and reload. And just keep this up. This guy's trying to creep. And the good thing is you don't have to aim your gun or anything. You just have to have the enemy be white. You know what I mean? But by running up like that, you can't leave the blue area on your mini-map, or you'll be like out of bounds or whatever. But you can run to the edge of it, and that'll help spawn the enemies in and let you get the kills early. Now once we kill this last guy with our firearm, I'm probably going to go ahead and switch to my sword or something, so I don't have to worry about reloading. There's going to be a guy that comes out of the corner right here, and he's going to get took. Alright, so there's my 10 out of 10. So now all I have to worry about is making sure that my guys are safe. Okay, we'll take those guys out. Now there's going to be some guys that are shooting you up on the building here. Feel free to take them out if you want to with your gun. I'm trying to get to my gun, but it's not letting me, so I'm just going to go up here and take them out. Normally I just shoot them with my gun, but get down, baby. But for whatever reason, it wouldn't let me switch to my gun. Not sure why. Oh, here we go. Alright, so now we just want to head up this way. There's going to be some more enemies. Wait for these guys to... You can also target like this. Like if you want to shoot like a specific guy and you can get him inside of range, you can also do it that way. Remember, I like when I do these fighting sequences, I love to let the enemies kind of attack me first and do the counter ability. Again, switch back to my sword. Oh! Let's help out Thomas. He's struggling. Ooh, get cut. Alright, let's go ahead and kill these last guys. Ooh, and we got 2 more guys we can take out right here. I like to assassinate the last guy, like stealth assassinate the last guy. You can, because you have the hot advantage on him. You can usually come up here and Alright, so that pretty much takes care of that. Let's go ahead and meet back up with our teammates. Alright, and that's it. So after a cutscene, you're going to get Johnson's Errand. Let's go ahead and check our, there, finally, okay, cool. So let's go ahead and check it right quick. So we got 685 points now, and that one is 100%. So Johnson's Errand's 100%, 685 if you're following this guide. Let's go ahead and continue. Alright, so after you talk to all the guys in the tavern, you're going to be outside right here. And you just want to talk to this guy. We're going to accept the surgeon. Now the surgeon is a mission that also has parameters. You're going to have to remain undetected. You have to basically eavesdrop on the moving eavesdrop on a moving set of guards, and do not fail any of the eavesdrops. So I just want to kind of point those out, and let's go ahead and start our mission. All right. So after a couple of cutscenes, you're going to end up back out here. And there's going to be 2 yellow dots kind of in front of you right here. Go ahead and do this little eavesdrop tutorial. Alright, so once that's all done, we're going to go ahead and head this way. We're basically just heading to the green target. See it right there? And we're going to basically be doing for the first time a vantage point. Or a viewpoint, I should say. You know, this is where I'm going to show you this one, but I probably won't show you the other ones just because they're going to be marked on your map soon. But I will show you this one. Remember, if you've played other Assassin's Creed games, you know what this is all about. Basically, when you go to a viewpoint or a vantage point, you're able to see in near proximity, like the surrounding area, and that causes like icons to show up on your map. So like, let's go ahead and hit select, and I'll show you. See how we have like an icon here, there's an almanac page there, but that's because I've walked there before. Like, I physically walked there, and anytime you walk into an area, stuff shows up. So maybe I walk over here, something might show up, but you can see that that will be time consuming and rigorous, right? So what you do, you can see that there's nothing really in my surrounding area. It's just you know, whatever that twisty stuff is, like smoke or fog. But what happens is when you come up here and you synchronize with these viewpoints or vantage points, then you're able to see more of the area, which to me is key to getting all the stuff that we need. If you're trying to build up your point meter, like right now I think we have about 600 and some odd points out of 17,070. If you're trying to get to 17,070, which I don't think is an unlock, I need to read back over my unlocks, but I don't think that's an unlock. But I just personally want to get to 17,070. Then doing these is going to be very important. But basically, you just hit B and you synchronize, and then I'll kind of show you. So now if we hit select, you can see that now we have this circle radius right here, that now if there was any icons in this circular radius, they would show up. And then we also have more vantage points we can go to. Just wanted to kind of point all that stuff out. Now just push up, hold RT, and dive off, and you'll do the very cool very cool dive. Now you can see on our mini map in the bottom left that we have yellow icons. You can see them right there as well through the building. That's kind of where we're trying to go to, all of those. And remember, we can't fail any of them, and one of those is automatically going to be a moving guard section. So you're going to basically, as long as you're not seen as you go to all of these, then you'll be fine. And I'm going to show you kind of where I like to go. This first one, I just like to get right in here behind this area and just kind of wait, and you can usually get through this one with ease. Okay, so after you're done, it's going to basically say eavesdrop successful, and the people are going to kind of walk away. There's going to be no yellow icons over their heads anymore. And then you just want to keep heading to the green areas. See, there's a green area on my left on my mini map. You just want to head to those, and usually around the center of those or somewhere in those areas is going to be another yellow point. So we're just trying to get those to be able to see those. Just looking for another yellow point. There's one right there. Now this is one that has moving guards in it. Very easy to do. Just hop in here, and you can actually go inside of this hay barrel right here if you need to. And you just got to watch your audio lines. If they get close to you, you have to hop out. See how they're getting close to me? Just hop out and just assume a different position. And usually if you just kind of keep behind cover, or if you get out of there, just hop back in, then now you can just basically, you know, you can get behind cover, you can get behind people, and like I said, even if you hop out like I just did, you can just hop right back in and you'll still be successful. Alright, keep going. It's going to be another one, and that also got our optional objective. You saw that at the top because that was the moving guard section. And then there's these guys. You can just normally just come over here and get right here, and this usually takes care of that one. Alright, so we got both of our objectives done. Eavesdrop on a moving guard, moving guards, and do not fail one of those. And there's 3 of those total. And now Charles is going to be following us. Now we basically have to sneak him into Waterfront. And I'll show you a very easy way to do this. At least I think it's an easy way. You just want to keep heading toward the green circle on your mini map. And I like to come out here on the outskirts near this big wall, kind of back in the back. You're trying to head somewhere over, let me point to it, somewhere over there. Now you have to be careful when you come around this corner, because sometimes there may be guards. See, here comes the guards right there. Just wait. Now you can hit B and make Charles go into cover and stuff, but the way I'm going to show you, you don't have to do any of that stuff. So just come back here, hop up top, keep going up. Now you may get detected a little bit here, and that's okay, because you're going to do this so fast. Just hop across. Oops, no. What are you doing? I meant to jump across like that. Alright, and then you just want to head over here to this building, and then hop down on the ground here. And then sometimes he's a little bit slow for the way that I play. Alright, there he is. And then just go ahead and open up the door. There's going to be a little cutscene. Okay, so after the cutscene, you're going to find out that the door is locked, and now you have to pickpocket a key from a guard leader. So the guard leaders always have the yellow icon above their head. You can see it over there. I like to come over here to this one. It's going to be this guy that's kind of watching the guard leader's back, but he walks away. What you can do is come over here and get in these bushes and stealth kill him by hitting X. And then now this guy's pretty much free for the taking right here. You can pretty much pickpocket him pretty easily. And just walk up behind him and hold down the B button. And that's going to get you the key that you need. And then you just want to head back to the door. Okay, so after you get inside, now all you have to do is assassinate these guys without being detected. Just walk up behind either one of them, left or right, and just hit X. You'll kill one, your teammate will kill the other. And then now all you have to do is just walk up and kill this guy. And that's it. Alright, so that's the surgeon. We just finished that one, and we're going to get our points. Should be 200 points total. That takes care of all of that. Let me get out of the way of these guards before they start pushing me. Pushing me around. Let's go ahead and check our progress bar. So there it is. The surgeon's all done. Got everything done. And then our point total right now is 885 out of 17,070. Now remember, your point total might be different. If you're running around getting almanacs and stuff right now because you kind of want to play the game out that way, then the points might start being different. But I'm always going to tell you where my points are just in case you're following the guide to a T. But anyway, let's go ahead and keep going. We're just going to be heading to the next exclamation point, which is right there through the door. Okay, so after a couple of cutscenes, you're going to be right here. Go ahead and talk to this guy. There's going to be another mission called the Soldier. The mission parameters for this one is called, or basically you have to limit your detection time to 15 seconds. You also have to perform sequential combo kills 3 times. And you also have to prevent the snitches from calling reinforcements. And we'll talk about all of that when we get in there, but let's go ahead and start our mission. Alright, so after you have a little cutscene there, all you have to do now is just follow Lee to a designated position. Okay, so after a couple of cutscenes, you now have to tail Braddock's patrol. And all you have to do is just basically keep them in view. It says right there, keep target in sight while avoiding being detected. Periodically, they're going to turn around, and it kind of is based on how close you are to them, whether they turn around or not. I like to try to stay outside of the red area on the mini-map. There's like a red area down there in the mini-map. I like to stay just outside of that. And then if they turn around, you know, just get, like right now, just kind of get cover. And then keep going. And if you get too close, they'll turn around immediately. Like if you get inside of that red zone, you're kind of pushing it. I like to hang out about right here until they turn the corner. Once they start walking down that street, then I kind of push out a little bit here. And they're going to stop. They usually stop right here. And I just like to kind of be behind this building if they do. If they don't, then just keep going. Like I said, if you stay outside of that red area, then they're not really going to be detecting you that much. And obviously, if they detect you, that's how you lose. You know, that's how you lose time. But you can pretty much just walk out here in the open. I mean, as long as you don't get close to them, you'll be fine. And just stay outside of that red area. And then in just a second, this is going to end. Okay, so after a cutscene, you're going to be basically running these guys down. Just follow the blue icon and chase these guys through here. Okay, let me go ahead and pause it right quick. This is right after the cutscene. Let's talk about these parameters right quick. Let's go into our tracker here. Show you a little bit about these. So we've already done the limit detection time to 15 seconds. Now we have to perform a sequential combo kill. And the way that you want to do that is you basically just start hitting the X button to do your attacks, to do your combo kills. And then people are going to be trying to hit you from behind or hit you from the side or whatever. Hit your B button to counter and then continue to hit X. because it's basically about just going from one enemy to another one, kind of killing them that way. And you'll see that when I play through. And you just got to get 3 of those done. And then prevent snitches from calling reinforcements. You want to do that one first. And you can tell that you can tell who the snitch is because they're the guy like with the drum. And I'm gonna kill him first because he likes to run away. And if he runs away, then you'll basically be disqualified. All right, so let's go ahead and take out the guy with the red circle over his head. You can see him running away right now. Just come up behind him and take him out. And then now you just want to take out 3 people. You'll be working on your combo kills. Alright, so there's my combo kills done. And I've also prevented the snitches from leaving. So let's go ahead and talk to our target. Okay, so there is the end of that particular mission, the soldier. Let's go ahead and get our points. There we go. So we'll come in here and you can see that we got them all done. So remember, the combo kills, you're basically just spamming the X button. If anybody comes up behind you or something, hit B. Alright, so let's talk about infiltrating Southgate. So infiltrating Southgate, there's going to be some parameters as well. We have to find and kill the general, and we have to perform stealth assassinations from a corner spot, and we have to do 3 of those. So I'm going to be walking you through that. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so after a couple of cutscenes, you have to attack the convoy. Go ahead and just pick up your musket and just shoot anybody. It doesn't really matter. Reload and then what I like to do, I mean, you can kill people if you want to. I mean, definitely do that. Or you can just kind of hang tight, and I'll show you what I like to do. Just to prove that this works, is just run around like a crazy man. Your enemies actually will do all the work for you here. And I'm just proving that you can do this. Obviously, it'd be more fun to kill people. But if you kind of just run around in the general area right here, your teammates will actually kill all 13 guys. No problem. Alright, so now we're going to be in the sequence where we have to get to the fort without being detected. Real simple. I can't skip this particular cutscene, so there may be some dialogue in here. If you're trying to watch the video spoiler free, then there may be some dialogue in here that might tip you off or something, so I apologize, but I just can't skip this particular cutscene. When you get to these sections in the map, you're going to have to hit the LB button, which is basically all the little guys walking around with the A. You can see them taking people out in the cornfield right now, or in the field there. It's kind of funny. They're all like your teammates or whatever, and you're just waiting until you get to sections of this thing where there's going to be like checkpoints, I guess, like security checkpoints. So just hit LB to launch the attack. And this is kind of reminiscent of like Brotherhood, if you played Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, where you call out other assassins and they kind of get work done for you. This is really reminiscent of that. And you just basically want to do this same strategy until you get all the way down there. Okay, so after a couple of cutscenes, you're going to be here. Now we have to do those parameters that we talked about earlier. We got to find and kill a general, and we also have to stealth kill or stealth assassinate 3 guys from a corner position. So let's talk about what are you doing? Let's talk about what a corner position is. You basically just walk up behind an object and push up on the left thumbstick, and you assume this kind of pose, and that's a corner position. And right now we're just waiting for the guy with the red circle that's highlighted in white. He's going to automatically come to this spot. For whatever reason, he's programmed to come to this spot, and we're going to just keep hitting our X button, because sometimes if you don't hit your X button quick enough, he'll see you before you kill him. But if you spam your X button, you'll always kill him first. Oh, look at that glitch. Ooh, glitches be crazy. That might make it to the video. If you've been watching the channel for a long time, you know I do periodically glitches be crazy videos. That was funny. Alright, so after he's dead, you want to go ahead and whistle by hitting B. You can see that in the bottom right hand side of your screen. You just want to whistle and trying to get the guy with the hammer to come over. But if he doesn't, this guy will. It's either going to be one or the other. And you just want to do the same thing to this guy. So when you whistle, one of those guys are going to come at you. And then this should be your whistle again. Keep hitting X. And that's 3. So let's just say that the guy with the hammer would have came out first. That would have been only 2 kills. I'll show you where you can pick up your 3rd kill. Because some of that stuff is a little bit random right there. So I'll show you. I mean, there's plenty of other places where you can get corner kills. But I'll kind of show you where you can get your 3rd. Now there's going to be another general right here. So we just got to kind of wait it out. We want to come behind this tent. So if you only got 2 corner kills back there, this will be your 3rd. Go ahead and whistle. And continue to hit your X button. I don't know how he doesn't see me right now. Because I'm looking right at him. But that's just Assassin's Creed, man. So that would have been your 3rd, right? If you hadn't got it yet. And then just walk up here to these captives and hit B. And we're still going to get more of the corner kills. I mean, we're probably going to get another, at least 1 more, or 2 more at least. So there's plenty of time to get those. As soon as you free those captives, run out here. There's going to be a guard right here. Just go ahead and run up behind him. Stealth kill him. You don't really have to be in cover, although you can play the, the whole cover card or whatever and get in cover and kill him. You can also go up into this bale of hay and then whistle for him to come over. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. Free these captives. So that should be captives number 2. Alright. It's funny how I just free those captives and nobody cares. You know what I mean? It's funny. Okay, so sometimes the guard is there. Sometimes he's going to be walking on the pier. Really doesn't matter where he is. You just make sure you want to sneak up behind him. Now, you can also get a corner kill out of him if you still need one by sneaking right here and then waiting for him to come back through. I just wouldn't whistle right here because if you whistle, then sometimes these guys over here will come at you and it gets really crazy. But just wanted to point that out. You just want to head up this way, climb up the side of the boat. There's going to be another guard. You can see him walking. He makes his rounds, right? He goes up there, kind of where he is right now, and then he'll walk around this entire, like the body of the ship. He'll just keep making like a circle. And the reason why you want to kill him from here is because you pull him behind cover. See how I pulled him behind cover? If you notice you got guys back here, they don't really care about anything, but this guy will sometimes turn around, and if you kill him, like let's say over here, then that guy will see you. So you just got to be careful. So now you just want to walk up behind this guy and stealth kill him. Just hit X. And then free your 3rd captive. Or captives, I should say. Okay, so after the cutscene, I'm going to go ahead and pause it right quick. After the cutscene, you're going to be immediately in front of a firing line. We're going to go ahead and get the unlock for doing that. And I don't know how to say this, guys. I don't know if I just can't read or what, but it's the Whit's fur, yell, no, go, bye, yay. I don't know what it is about my brain, but I can't read that. So, but anyway, you have to block a firing line 5 times by using a human shield. So I'm going to show you a quick way to get that done. Let's go ahead and resume our game. So you're just going to automatically kill that guy, and then you just want to hit A when it prompts you to. They're going to shoot him and kill him, and then just restart your checkpoint. Just keep spamming your A button. Grab him. You're going to shoot him. Boom. This thing out the easy way. Okay, grab him. Let him shoot. But that should be 3. Alright. Take him out. Spam A. Should be 4. And grab him. There it is. whatever that means. Okay, so now that we have that unlock out of the way, let's go ahead and work on Mystery Guest, which is completing sequences 1 and 2. I'm assuming that if you've been following the guide, you've already, watched the very first sequence, so you know how to get through that. If not, make sure you go back to that one. You can skip back to it in the top right-hand corner of the screen by hitting the arrows. You can go back to it. Now, we also have a mission parameter that we're trying to meet, which is not getting shot by any of the guards by the firing line. What I like to do is just come up here, wait right here, and eventually it's going to spawn him in and just shoot him, and that's it. Alright, so that's our Infiltrating Southgate mission. We just completed that. Let's see what our points are like. And there's our unlocked Mystery Guest for completing sequences 1 and 2. And there's our memory sync, sequence 2 complete.